Hey Aries, how y'all doing? Welcome. We're going to be doing your 3 month ahead preview spread here. So your meditation, I saw a drum circle, okay, like djembes, drums. I saw someone sitting, at the forefront of this circle and beating on a drum. I saw, images of fire, and then it felt like an accruing of inspiration, energy, creative spark, fire, work, right, effort. And then I saw it transform into like a stack of paper, like a manuscript or something that was handed over for final finishes. And I heard "Signed, Sealed, Delivered, I'm Yours" by Stevie Wonder. It feels like the course of this next 3 months is going to have a lot to do with how successful you are is going to be directly proportionate to the amount of effort that you put in towards whatever this is. But it does feel like it's something that wants your time, your persistence, your effort, and is a source of inspiration for you. And it feels really, really, what's the word I'm looking for when something is very, not just strong, but virile in nature, if that's the word? Virility. It feels incredibly potent. So we're going to get an animal energy with the tarot and then some advice for you as well. So what is the animal energy for Aries for the next 3? Oh, I love this. This has been coming up so much, and I'm here for it. So you got the Starfish here, which is so beautiful because this equates with the Lover's Key in the tarot, which is all about choices made from love or love-based choices, doing what you love to do, right? Which lines up with that meditation. But there's also an aspect, and which is my favorite, aspect of the Lover's Key, is about inner and outer harmony. Inner and outer harmony. There's also an aspect of wish fulfillment that goes along with Starfish medicine. There's also within the Starfish medicine an emphasis on the physical, how things appear from the visual sphere. So I do feel like there's a lot of attention to detail going on here over the course of the next 3 months here, but it feels incredibly positive. It feels like there's a lot of dotting I's and crossing of T's and getting your ducks in a row. It feels like some of you guys are preparing for something that is a significant shift for you. For some of you guys, this could involve signing contracts, negotiating, moving, doing something, renovations around the home, a project that you've been working on, a proposal, something to do with something that requires effort, time, focus, and attention to detail. But it really feels like it's something that is going to pay off in the longer term and yield long-term dividends. So it feels incredibly positive. Let's go and get a tarot for y'all. Go with this gorgeous Starfish. Ooh. Okay, right on. So here we have the Five of Cups, more water energy for you guys. And so Five of Cups, let's talk about Five of Cups, because traditionally speaking, Five of Cups is where you place your emphasis. And another way of saying that is your point of perspective, right? You can either look at the cups that are upright or you can look at the cups that are fallen over and now empty, right? For me, this is really speaking of, in terms of, the inner and outer harmony and the attention to detail and the focus and the fire and the drum, because when I think about drums as well, drum foretells a major event. Okay, drumming foretells a major event. It's also about aligning you to the vibrations of the earth beneath your feet and also timing, right? I feel like for you guys with this inner and outer harmony, I feel like this is you. Remember how I said this is lining you up for a shift and a movement and event? I feel like this is leaving an aspect of you whose perspective is changing. And I feel like in alignment with that, your point of focus is the future. That's very much what this feels like to me. Your point of focus, right, is what's next down this river, what you are working towards, right? Anything that, that belongs in the past or is of the past, whether it's, past failures or past, choices that you made that might, be tinged with regret, or even seeing, we can take this literally and see even the aspect of you that has a tendency to see the glass as half empty as opposed to half full. You are leaving that on the bank because it's such a forward, active, productive, I want to say, movement that's based on a lot of optimism and hope and, emotional energy as well. So I do feel like this is about your perspective and your point of focus and a forward moving attitude, which is really nice. Really, really nice. All right, let's go and get your advice. What is the, Oh my God, I'm so obsessed. So you have the eagle here. So this equates to the wheel of fortune in the tarot, which is very much about, trying your luck and, without risk, there is no reward. I'm also hearing, and I always butcher this quote every single time I say it, so bear with me, but I'm gonna go forward anyway. So I'm holding the Wheel of Fortune key. Brene Brown says, what is, in terms of risks, right? What is worth doing even if it doesn't work out? What is worth doing? Because if you never tried it, you would look back and go, what if? I wonder, right? You know what I'm flashing to? I recently watched a webinar talk with Neil Gaiman, who's an author. If you're not familiar, I could not recommend his work more. And he was talking about, and with the stacks of paper at the beginning with the writing or the contract there. And he said that he felt like, in terms of like being a writer, he never expected to succeed at it. That he thought, you know what, I need to fail at writing so that I can get it out of the way, because I don't want to be on my deathbed going, I could have been a writer, or what if I had tried. So he thought to himself, which freed up his energy, I think. So there are other people who are like, I have to be a successful writer, I have to. Whereas I feel that the way that he went about it was, I'm going to go ahead and fail at this, so that I can get it out of the way, I can release it from my mind, and then go get, as he put it, an adult job in hotel management, right? Which is no shade to hotel management, it's just what he was saying. I guess that was, a line of work that was another option for him that he had lined up. But the writing thing didn't work out, right? So this is amazing. I feel like this is trying your luck and casting your hand, and I'm hearing to take a risk on yourself and keep the wheel moving forward. This feels a lot about forward movement. But this is also about purposeful timing and clear sight as well, with this eagle energy here, because the eagle equates to like a king of swords, which is about having, where observation meets up with discernment, right? So it's calculated risk, okay? Calculated risk that pays off. Let's get a tarot. Oh my God, I love it so much. Your advice is the eagle, which is the Wheel of Fortune, and the Four of Wands. So the Four of Wands, it's at 1111 key. This is happy home, family, and harmony. This is about having a happy expectation of what's to come. Again, with that calculated risk. But this is also about appreciating how far you've come and allowing your perspective, back to the Five of Cups, to be in alignment with, my perspective is not, keyed into what I've yet to achieve. But it is keyed into how far I've come and what I have overcome to get to where I am. That feels like, see the two circles here as well? That feels like just the tonic, right? It's the calculated risk. It's putting in the time and effort, knowing that your success is going to be equal to the time and effort you put in. But also a lot of this feels like taking a healthy risk and gamble on yourself, taking action around what areas of your life you feel inspired to take action around, and knowing success and accomplishment as a result of doing so. Okay, I'm also getting a special message to keep your feet planted and connected to the earth as well, back to those drums, and being mindful of balancing your mind, body, and spirit while you're working through these energies as well, a high manifestational energy, in terms of making sure that you're taking care of your body, you're eating well and right, you're getting your movement in, but also getting your rest time, having some time for recreation as well to refuel and recharge. It's all about the balance, okay? All right, let's go ahead and get an oracle for y'all. I have this new oracle deck that I really love. It's Flowers and Poetry. Could be better. Oh, I love this so much. Oh my God, and it's Shakespeare too. I'm so here for this. Okay. Honeysuckle, Woodbine. Domestic happiness, with 4 wands. Domestic happiness and devoted affection. I will wind thee in my arms, so doth the woodbine, the honeysuckle, gently entwist. What's really weird is that I was just talking about what things are linked into, or what did I use as similar verbiage, I feel like, just a moment ago, although it's linked in with, right? So that feels especially pertinent. I will wind thee in my arms, so doth the woodbine, the honeysuckle, gently entwist. This is really beautiful, and I feel like this is a direct comment on what I just said about the balance between recreation and work, and taking the time to refuel and also smell the flowers along the way and enjoy the process of getting to where you're going. I feel like this is also another lovely note of you guys have some beautiful harmony around the home front here, whether it's within your personal relationships or your home feeling like a haven, and you are being encouraged to really enjoy, appreciate, and revel in that while you're taking a risk on yourself and putting forth this effort. Okay? Beautiful. I'm so here for it, Aries. I'm so obsessed with you about honeysuckle. With that being said, this is your 3-month ahead spread. I so hope this was of help. Thank you guys so much for watching and being here. I appreciate you guys so much. And with that being said, just thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Most of all, and as always, thank you for being you. And be well. Until next time.